limited seats. So hold on, YouTube's doing something weird. YouTube just came on. Hey, YouTube, what's good? What's Gucci? What's up? So Saturday school is going to be really, really fun. I love this. I've done this a million times. Akia, what's up? Akia, Saturday school is going to be very much like what we did whenever I launched a version of Online Course Magic, where it's just group coaching, right? It is group coaching. My group coaching is the bomb. People are always like, oh, it's empowering. It is tangible. You get crazy ideas that enhance the ideas that you already have from other people in the group. And it's just a safe space where you can get business coaching. So if you have sent an email and you're waiting for me, because there's a lot of people that I still haven't responded to that have long emails and need coaching, but don't want to buy one-on-one. You guys, that's not a thing. Like, it's just not, like, for real. It's just not, especially when you're asking me something that I currently do for a living. So I give so much free stuff away, which this is why we have this moment. So in this moment of lunch and work, I'm working, I'm about to have lunch, and I thought I'll make myself available because that's what I always do. It's like, yo, let's talk. Any questions? Yes, you are a great teacher. Thank you so much. But yeah, ask any specific questions here on this live stream while we're here. I just want to see what you guys were doing. How are you doing? I wanted to share my thoughts, rant and ramble as usual. Miss Keys, what's going on? What's good? What are you guys up to? I'm uploading right now content for my selfie class that I recorded and just arranging the work. I got new ideas as I was writing the information out. So I was like, wow, like, it's just really good. So yeah, just uploading the videos for that. Just got through editing a video that I made for that. So that's what I am doing. That is my lunch and work time. I really want you to think about, how can I do what I love for a living? I really want you to think about, how can I do what I love for a living? Because when I look at my life, that's really the question that I ask myself, that got me started on this journey of working from the internet, working whenever I want, selling whatever I want. It was really, how can I do what I love for a living? Right. And it always is the question. If there's something that's irritating you in your life, look at, what is it that I want? Like, be okay with, you can look at the irritation, you can look at the, like, whatever, but I need you to be okay with, like, I can actually upgrade this thing if I desire to do so. And there's always new levels. Like, for example, when I wanted to learn makeup, that's what I wanted to focus on. And then when I wanted to do makeup, that's what I decided to shift and focus on. And then when I wanted to still play in makeup, but not do people, then I was like, oh, I can teach people because this is a thing. And that's what I focused on. Right. And so everything gets to evolve. Everything gets to evolve. What's up, Just Lisha? I'm actually headed out for a mini staycation. Yes, honey. Ronald Avery, what's good? Good morning. How are you guys? What are you guys up to? So someone's going to a mini staycation. I love it. And like, even with that, I look at, how can I live a life where at any given point, I want to just take a mini staycation. I just click my fingers and it's a done deal. I could literally get in my car right now and be out. That is what I think living a life of your dreams or life on fire is about. Like, how do I set my life up so that I'm doing what I want to do? Now, it takes money. Money's required, right? So then you got to look at, what is it that I'm going to exchange in exchange for the money? What am I going to give in exchange for the money? Money is simply an exchange. It's a transfer. I love your teachings. Thanks for everything. You're welcome. I bought this in Mexico. And I just recently realized, ladies, that whenever I put my concealer on, I was using my eyelash case to fan my concealer because I like it to get slightly dry before I pat it in. And then I was like, darling, you have a fan. Use your fan and just allow your concealer to dry that way. So yeah, anyway, random. What's up, Desiree? I love to encourage and speak. I just got to learn to make sales with it. Yeah, and it's not hard. It's just start selling. Like, pick one thing that people want that you know how to do. And you sell it. And also you have a book. So if you have books to sell, then you just got to learn how to speak to sell, which is live stream boot camp, which is the A to B method. For you, Desiree, again, you need to practice saying your offer and not going, you brush over your offer as if people can take it or leave it. So for example, with Saturday school, if you know you want coaching, I'm not going to be like, well, you can come if you want to, or you can just listen to me for free. Like, no, get your butt to Saturday school and get clarity on what it is that you need and stop procrastinating and BSing yourself and Googling all day and wasting time. When you leave Saturday school, you'll have a tangible strategy and we'll be having like, here's the result that you're going to go get. Here's how you should go do it. And then you go do it, right? Those people that go do things get results, right? And so if you know you need coaching or mentoring, this is the moment to get access to what someone is paying thousands of dollars a month for. Like you just come to Saturday school, right? Oh, let me drop the link for you guys. But you got to let people know this is what I have available and you should be here because you're going to get results. And so you got to practice like owning what it is that you know. And then you got to actually monitor how often you're asking for the sale, because most people aren't asking for it. Like they just making it an option. You can do it if you want, which is why you should have this. If you don't have this, this is going to help you monitor how many times you're actually, this is a journal and a workbook, and it's going to help you monitor how many times you're actually doing what you say you want to do. So you plan your goal, and then from there, from planning the goal, then you get into your daily actions. Now, some people say, well, I don't have money for this, I don't have money for that. Again, it's a reason why you should get a coach, because you can't, a lot of times a coach is going to see for you what you can't see. A lot of times a coach is going to call you on your BS too. I think I'm burning my food. Dear Jesus, please do not let me be burning this food. I'm going to be so sad because I really want to eat this. Woo. Hold on, y'all. I got leftovers. I do not want to burn my food. Woo! What y'all having for lunch? It's 12 o'clock here. Self-confidence, and also sometimes you don't have self-confidence, but you just got to have confidence in whatever you're trying to sell. So I would say sell confidence. Don't sell things you don't believe in. That'll solve all the other problems. And get over yourself in order to sell, because it's not about you, it's about the business. Like if these fans work, I don't care about, like, I'm not sitting here thinking like, am I good enough? Like, no, it's just like, is the fan good enough? Because if the fan's good enough, they're going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times the confidence will come when you shift. Like people say, how can I put myself out there? Like, what is the thing that you're trying to sell? Because sometimes a trick to me is like, if you don't believe, if you have issues within yourself and they're really, really big, who wants to wait until you solve all your life issues to actually go have a successful business? You know how many successful business owners got a whole bunch of other issues in other places, but they just got the business thing down pat? Because they just understand business is not about me. It's about what am I giving to a person, and it, like in exchange for the money that I want to, get. That's all. Do y'all like how I woke up this morning and I got curly hair? Like, what is happening? I haven't even done like the little curly thing. Hair is so funny. If you're having page loading problems on the sales school, then let me know. Several people said that, and then other people jumped in. So I can always send you a different link. But, and it's only $47. Like, that's so cheap. And here's how this works. You're going to sign up. It's $47. You have the link to the class. The class is on Saturday at 10 o'clock Central. And you can show up with your questions. And you're going to have more and more and more questions. So this just gives you a chance to pick my brain. Tell me what you're going through. Tell me what you need coaching on right now to get you into action. Clay Lewis, you are a mess. Y'all, I'm eating stuffed salmon. Darling, it's so good. No, Joy, I just started talking about it. Joy said we need to see if we sell out. No, not yet, honey. Not yet. I just started talking about it. Whew, it's hot. I almost burnt my food. I just downloaded my workbook. Yes. This workbook is the bomb. I'm telling you, if you use it, you're going to see so much growth. It's just like your money tracker. Like, do you guys have a money tracker on your phone, or do you use an Excel spreadsheet? Track how much money you're making every day. Track it, track it, track it, and look at your goal. And what you're going to notice is that it just hopefully it motivates you. I'm a writing and publishing coach. I put more attention towards my clients' marketing than myself, which is very much what a lot of people do. Drop in the comments what you do for a living. Let me see. And drop in the comments if you have questions about Saturday school, because you're not clear. Some of you guys are like, what are you talking about? And that's my bad, because I haven't been talking. We just made it up last night. This is for you if you're in my tribe. You want coaching and mentorship, but you're not going to do one-on-one Saturday school. You get to come in and get specific help for where you are. And if the time doesn't work, that's cool. I'll do more Saturday schools. I'll add a couple more dates. But we're going to set the dates and we're going to put a timer. But the people who have sent in questions, which I think is really cool. Some people are jumping in because they just want me to, on camera, on screen, show them something that's like techie about their website, or when someone said about their Teachable. So it's very, very tactical. If you find yourself stuck with a specific strategy or question, it's an opportunity to get coaching and not pay an arm and a leg. May not be an arm and a leg for you, but whatever. So I have stuffed salmon, you guys. What's the Saturday school? So Saturday school is where you get coaching. So, for example, you need help, or maybe you don't, but when you talk about marketing yourself, and maybe you want to get into the strategy of marketing yourself, and you want to talk out loud, right? So you want this. So what that normally looks like when someone's on one of my Zoom coaching calls is, here's my business, Keisha. Here's where I want to go. Here's where I'm confused at, right? And sometimes even just talking out loud, you're like, I don't know. But then by the time we get done talking, it's just this magical coaching process. You gain ideas from me and my experience of marketing. I've been online for 10 years. I've been working location free for the last 5 years, if not 6. But making money online for a minute, y'all. But also not just online, but when it comes to having a business in person, doing live events, selling products, selling hair services, makeup services, consulting, video services. I love sales and marketing. That's my favorite. I'm a videographer. I'm a broadcaster. I'm a cosmetologist. I'm an entertainer. So when you look at the broad spectrum of those type of skill sets, and I've been able to do well, and it's because of that background. The way that I got into coaching was inside of my courses. People just started asking questions, and then every product that I do, like a live coaching call on, turns into just what Saturday School is, where people can show up and get specific business support. And my favorite lanes to play in is anything with video, anything with marketing, anything with selling. Creating offers. What's up, Mavis? How are you doing, beautiful? And so what we're going to do on Saturday is set goals, get strategies. Maybe you need to practice your offer. Meet like-minded business people. Location free life. Location free. Laptop life. Meow. Joy is the COO on the go. Joy, explain to us what that means. Tell Lisa hi. Natural hairstyles. I want to increase my online sales. I want to learn how to get more traffic to my online store. I love it. I get most of my traffic from YouTube. I keep telling y'all, if you sell natural hair products, then you should be doing videos all day long. So you should show up to the call so we can map out a whole video strategy. It takes me 5 minutes to do this stuff for you guys. San Diego in the building. Diversifying your income for sure. For example, when I was in a salon, I started teaching online and doing other things, because I was like, there's no way. Even like joining a company like Isagenix or TLC, which those companies give me checks. Those are other revenue streams. You got to have different things going on. And a lot of people get overwhelmed because it's like, oh my God, how do I manage it all? But at the end of the day, it costs you when you choose to get stuck in overwhelm versus like get with people who have already done what you're trying to do. Not just saying that I'm just the only person, right? You want to look at who is doing what I want to do and get up under them quickly and start taking action. I'm going to buy me a tablet. So I do YouTube and Facebook at the same time using my Google Chrome browser. There are apps that you can use that do the multi-streaming. I keep it simple and I just use my computer. If I want to go on Instagram, then I would just turn it on and put the phone right here so that I can talk to Instagram as well. Y'all in the comments, can we all for Good Tea for Life? Oh, thank you, Clay. When it releases. So my release date for the podcast is the 30th. It's the 30th. So the Good Tea for Life podcast is coming and it is on the 30th of this month. So that's exciting. Exciting. So I will need everybody to go and download it, because when you release something, the first when you actually release it, that's when you want to send everybody to on that date, because that's when it's most impactful. I need the Saturday school in my life. Yeah, anytime you have a time frame on something, scheduling, it's 10 a.m. Central, so that's 11. We'll be on for a couple hours as usual. I always make sure everybody gets served. I need a videographer in Chicago. I would go on Instagram and hashtag videographer Chicago. I would go on Instagram. What are you shooting, Giordorni? Probably just butchered your name. Let's go, videographer. And if you're a videographer, you should be making videos and then using that hashtag. Here's somebody. Self-made from the ink to the. Chicago photo shoots, maybe. Look up the hashtags and see what's happening. All right, sir, with your Marcel's. Let's see. Chicago photo shoots, because then you can just ask the photographer if he does video or if he knows a videographer. But look on Instagram and also just Google, because maybe they have a Chicago photo studio, Chicago photo shoot, Chicago. Like, I'm just finding all this stuff on Instagram. Do you guys use Instagram to search for things like that? Because it works. That's how I found my barber. I just went on Instagram. And the crazy part is that people are still not going at the rate that they could go as far as advertising is concerned. Oh, thank you, Clay. Yeah, but with the salons getting shut down, I would look at like a revenue stream that everybody can do. People don't do it because it's still going to require the same thing that your business required, is getting with a company that pays you to promote them. What does that mean? You see companies like, there's a million companies. You want to get with a company that has a really good payment plan, which is why, and I've done my research on this, you guys, forever and ever and ever and ever. I got friends who make millions from this industry. And if I wasn't so into my thing, like, I'd literally be super, super going ham. But part of me, I was thinking it's more like people need, when things shut down, people need to jump into something They need to get behind something they can believe in. For example, health and wellness. You got a new strand of pneumonia out. People need to be taking vitamins. We all need to be taking vitamins. We all need to be looking at what is a healthier lifestyle, because when you get attacked by something, depending on how you've been living, and pneumonias and the flus and all these different things that are out. So what I'm saying is getting with the company, take the products, and then bring more people to the company. It's really simple. You get a commission for promoting them. We love to promote the news. We love to promote Donald Trump. We love to promote the restaurant down the street that we really, really love, that makes us, we eat food that makes us fat, that we ain't getting paid to promote. You ain't getting no referral fee. It's the same thing. So there's a lack of understanding when it comes to the business of multi-level marketing. People love Susu, but they don't want to, they don't understand multi-level marketing. They think that's a scam. No, you got to really pay attention to also the principles of business, because no matter the business you start, you got to be willing to promote and to get people. Okay. And everybody loves to start a business and say, I don't like sales. You're going to have a problem. So, I mean, even going into real estate, it takes time, it takes investments. I would get a mentor. I wouldn't just go blindly into real estate. I would go find the best person who's teaching, which I actually been looking at this guy, and he has these master classes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start taking the classes now, so that when I actually really, really, really want to go all in, I've gotten all this knowledge and I've been under a mentor. So you guys, coaching is everything. You just made that real easy. I make everything real easy. I will say that in my coaching, that's the number one thing people say is like, wow. This is so good. Oh, you want to make a coaching video? What kind of coach are you? Y'all, there's so much stuff you can do on your phone now too. Don't be sleeping on you. But if it's taking you forever, then get you somebody to come shoot it for you. Joy says, as a CEO on the go, I help entrepreneurs bring the vision to fruition. I'm number one at being number two. Oh, I love that. My clients have seen an instant increase in productivity, discover opportunities for improvement, and expanded their vision and their money. I am the possibility. And even with that, that sounds really, really good, but you can be real, 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 get that. I always challenge yourself to get that real, real plain English sentence. Like if you were explaining it to somebody and they still be like, oh, wow, how do you do that? It's real simple. I help entrepreneurs who are all over the place get organized. They're like, oh, I need them. So then it's like, okay, now I can have a conversation on where do you feel unorganized? What are you trying to accomplish, right? You're helping them get out of overwhelm. You're over operations. You put structure to their goals. You put timelines and plans to where they want to go so that they can just be creative. You are the yin to their yang. You make sure things run smoothly, right? Why is it when you do Facebook Live, it freezes, but Instagram doesn't? Everybody's been talking about Facebook lately, so something's going on. But people are doing updates like crazy. So much is happening so fast. Because even in my Teachable, they're changing updates and it's so annoying. But it is what it is. It's software, so it's just what happens. I'm looking at coaching questions. This is why you do coach. Yeah, you got to get used to, most people just got to get used to stop being so fancy. Because the person who needs you and who is willing to pay you, they're already overwhelmed. So you don't want to make them think about, dang, is that you want to just be super clear. And then what you want to do is, which I'm giving a presentation, you guys, on Saturday. I'm probably going to pre-record it, just give it to the people who buy. But it's the 5 things you need to sell more. The 5 things you need to sell more. Dad says, good afternoon. I've been with you for a while, but I'm one of those getting ready to get ready. Drop the link for Saturday. I'm ready to learn and promote my business. Come on, boo. The link is, you should see it pinned to the page. Do you see it, Des? I'm proud of you. And it takes time. That's what I was getting ready to say to you guys too, is that I think a lot of people are underestimating the amount of time it takes. Like in general, even with Saturday school, this is the first one. Now I've done this a bunch of times, but just never called it a Saturday school. And actually it's in the middle of me selling other things. So it's not like super focus point, but it'll be a regular thing. And you're going to notice that you're not even going to be able to get a seat, right? And the price is going to go up and it's going to be a normal thing that always sells out. And you only have one day to get your ticket, da, da, da. Like that's how I would set it up. We just made it up. And once I do this, I'll have your breakthroughs and testimonials. I'll turn it back around, launch the next one. You got 24 hours to get it. You got to give stuff time. I don't skip those rules. Like I still got to give stuff time, especially when you're operating from a grassroots perspective, which means you're using organic strategies. So, you got to give stuff time. Give it time, give it time. I gotta get another napkin. Let me tell you something. I ate so good last night. We're talking about any and everything. I cannot wait for the podcast to come out. Clay, and I love your enthusiasm. You're truly amazing. Thank you. What's up, Kiwana? I love Dez's comment. She like, look, let me get my behind. How many guys can relate though? How many guys, I know you're the type of person where it's like, I'm getting ready to get ready to get ready. If you're having a problem logging into Saturday school, I'm about to just drop the PayPal link. It's $47. And basically you're getting coaching on Saturday with me. So you get to come and bring like real life stuff. Don't come talking about hypothetical things. Bring your real life problem that you're trying to solve. Now, I haven't took the time to write out the sales and all that kind of stuff, the actual page and the marketing language. So if you know you've been watching me, this round is really for the person who be saying like, I need to get with Keisha. Or if you sent me, I literally got 30 emails of people asking questions and sharing things, wanting to get mentorship or coaching and just confused on what problem, on what product or whatever, making their offer, sales, confidence. It's not letting me in. So yeah, something. I could cuss, but you know what? Maybe I'm gonna stop cussing in life. What do you guys think about cuss words? Are they really bad? Who said that they were bad? Where did this come from? I believe there's a time and place for them. It's $47. We're gonna do it old school because the Teachable's not working. So let me just give y'all this. I'm gonna just give you this. All you gotta do is, because once you, I'm gonna give you the PayPal link. Just pay there. Everybody that pays there, I get your email address. Again, this is the kind of selling that you got to do. Do what works now and know that you can fix it later. So like this, we made up last night. I'm talking to people who've been rocking with me and you want to get in, get advice on different things. This is group coaching. So if you know that you've been wanting to get, Keisha, how do you make those videos? Keisha, how do you do this? Keisha, how do you do that? If that's you, or you're like, I want to sell like this, but I'm kind of stuck here. It's a safe space, only 21 seats available total. How many guys, I've asked the question, how many guys are getting ready to get ready to get ready? That is a thing that like, if you do that, you're going to miss it. Yeah. What's up, D? There's the PayPal link. Just type in 47. You will be accounted for. You'll get the email for the Zoom link. It's real simple. Again, how many guys can sell a product or service to people that you know that know you? And you can do the grassroots strategy. It worked. D said, I grew up not being allowed to cuss, so I use it in my head. All right, y'all, let's take a poll. Who thinks cussing is bad? Let me know. Let me see. Ronald says it's bad. Cursing been around for centuries. I am always saying, oh, Okay, let's see what y'all say on Facebook. I cuss in my head. Joy says, mate. I think there's a time and place for everything, but I don't think you're gonna like go to hell for cursing. I think that when you look at a character perspective, you know what I'm saying? We could say, well, yeah, you know, cursing is not associated with a lot of God character. Miss Key. Let's just be honest. Like, listen, I see a lot of honesty happening here. It's bad, but I still do it. Facts, sis. Ronald says it is bad. Kiwana says, I don't think it's bad. Miss Key said, when it's that time, then wherever you are is the place. I can't take it. I cannot take it. What's up, Anna? Some of y'all cursing in your heads. Hey. I just think it's funny. Have a choice when cursing isn't appropriate. LOL, but I don't cuss a lot. Ooh, baby. I love to cuss. I mean, I have to just, I'll work on it. Okay. Let me see if I didn't answer anything. Activity. Welcome, Des. So once you join, you guys, I can see you joining, and then I'm going to email you, just old school, email you the Zoom link. And you can go ahead and start sending in questions for the class. So welcome, Priscilla. Welcome, Des. Welcome, Joy. Welcome, Ebony. I just thought I would cut the camera on and talk to you guys. You're so wrong for offering this class. You know I want to take it back. It's the opportunity. My thing is, I just want to get people into action. Like, I want you to come on the call. Here's where you stuck. Let's map out the thing. And then I want to challenge you. I want you to come back and be like, Keisha, on the call, we said, do this, this, and this, and that. I did it, and this is the results I got. I be looking for numbers. Podcast come out on the 30th of July. July the 30th. I work Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna add some more dates. Drop some times that you want to do a school, like a coaching group call. What's some days and times that just drop so we can take a survey? Whenever you want to be like, Lakeisha, how did you do this? What was the process on this? That's what this moment is for. Just intimate coaching. Me too, Kiwana. I can't wait. July 30th. Mark your calendars. July 30th. Mark your calendars. You guys are going to see me talk about it like crazy. You guys are going to see me talk about it like crazy. Mark your calendars. Now, here's the thing about this podcast. We want this thing to be seen by millions of people. In the iTunes store, I'm going to be requesting Google reviews, downloads, iTunes reviews, and all that kind of stuff, because I really want this we're doing this to move the masses, people. And so it's an opportunity. I've already recorded. There's going to be 10-minute tea talks. Okay. So the 10-minute tea talks are shorter than like my normal good tea rants. And I'm just upgrading how we do good tea because you deserve it. And I love good tea. Good tea blesses my entire soul. So I'm excited because I know the transformation that I have, from the word. And I know the transformation that you guys have had. We've been doing good tea for over 2 years now. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Good Tea for Life, if you don't know, is my show where we gossip about things that make us prosper. So this is becoming a podcast. Technically, I could just go rip all the audio off my stuff and just put it into there. But I was like, let's just keep it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that because the audio wasn't that best of a quality. But maybe I will take some of the most popular ones and bring them back up because they're just so good and then include notes with them. But the podcast is bomb. Episode's already recorded. I'm recording as we speak. And so it's awesome. I'm excited about it. Let me see if you guys can hear. Let me see. Let me find one of them. Let me see. Where are they? Can you guys get over how my hair is like? I have real hair on my head. I'm very confused. What is happening? Okay, so what's this one? Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lakeisha Michelle. I'm super excited. Can you guys hear that? Catch the gossip that makes you prosper right here on Good Tea for Life. Can you guys hear that or no? Can y'all hear that? I can't tell if y'all can hear that. I know it's a delay. I hate the delays because I just feel like I want you to answer me now. Yeah. It grows very fast. Like, I mean, it's a whole situation. I was like, hello? Could y'all hear that? Because I can't tell if y'all can hear when my computer is making noise. July 30th. Hey, that's me and my son and my granddaughter's birthday. Aw, happy birthday. Well, when it comes, but yay. So, catch the gossip that makes you prosper right here on Good Tea for Life. Y'all like my little intro? It's like, I just made it on my computer. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying, good tea for life, yeah. It's kind of old school. What do you think about the intro? Maybe we do it. Maybe we make it more fly. We'll figure it out. I figure this is how I am. I said version 1 is better than version none, which brings us back to the conversation we were having earlier, which is, are you the type of person that's busy, getting busy, or you're preparing to get prepared to go, and you're never doing anything? If that's you, then you definitely want to be in Saturday school so I can kick your butt into action. But also start with what you have and then let people shape it for you. So for example, Saturday school, like it's going to become something that's just like, oh my gosh, overflowing big. And it's probably going to be like, oh my God, I can't get a seat. And It's oh, good. Y'all can hear it. Yay. Thanks, Ronald. Miss Keys. Okay, good. Y'all can hear it. Did y'all like my little intro? But it's going to be good, you guys, I think. I mean, if you enjoy the regular good tea, let me see. Catch the gossip that makes you prosper right here on Good Tea for Life. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lakeisha Michelle. I'm super excited to bring this conversation to you. This is the first official podcast. It's so crazy. I have been saying I'm going to do this, and there were so many things that I kept putting off, and here we are. So welcome. Now, listen, I want to talk to you about something that's really simple, a concept that I love to ponder and I love to bring up and I love to remind myself. And so I'm going to remind you. It's very simple. What does it cost you? That's the topic for today. What does it cost you? Now, on the show, we're going to have different types of shows, right? I'm going to do interviews and I'll share different things that I've seen success with, as well as we'll just get into some good word and grow together. But these ideas I want to share with you. We're going to call these the 10-minute tea talks, right? And in this conversation, I want you to really think about the fact that everything has a price to pay. Now, you can make that scare you, or you can make that mean something like that makes you ignore this because we've heard it before, or you can really sink your teeth into this concept. What is it costing you not to show up? What is it costing you not to speak up? What is it costing you when you are saying things that you haven't done yet, but you've said it so much that you've tricked yourself into thinking that you've done it, and years go by and you look up and you're like, crap, like I haven't done anything. I haven't accomplished those things that were well within my reach. What does it cost you to not try?
Like, you got to try to see things differently. What is it costing me to not think bigger than whatever it is that I'm looking at in front of me? Right now, it's an interesting time in the world. At the time of this recording, there's a whole freaking pandemic. There's a lot going on, right? And there's a lot of uncertainty in the things that we used to have so much faith and trust and belief in. But what does it cost me to sit and not change what I'm viewing to be true? What does it cost me to not get to it? That is what keeps me going. That is what makes me just be so freaking fired up all the time. And that is a way of being. I'm like, man, I'm always just counting up the cost. And actually, scripture tells us, count up the cost of whatever it is you're up to. Like, you can make it be spiritual. And you can also just get into the fact that whatever I'm giving my energy and my attention, attention, it's always costing me something. And so if I put something off today that I could have done, that costs me in the future. If I don't speak up for myself, that costs me in my future. And a lot of times it costs me right in that moment, because there have been moments, I know for me, I've spoken up and I shouldn't have, or the other way around, I didn't speak up and I just kicked myself the whole ride home, right? Have you ever had one of those moments? And so I want to remind you that your action or inaction cost you something. And I want you to think about your life right now. And I'm taking my own advice. But you got to think about how, if there's something that I desire to achieve in my life, I need to go ahead and look at, what is that plan? What does that even look like? Like, you got to get into the conversation of, I don't care what my life looks like right now. God gave me imagination for a reason.
Come on.
And I'm going to look at, what would it be like if
what does it cost?
I was talking to someone the other day, and I get this message a lot on my social media platforms. People are saying, I'm waiting on God. I'm going to go pray about it. That is complete crap. Like, that's crap, you guys. God has given you the ability to think.
Come on, somebody.
God has given you Google. You can Google it, boo.
Google it.
So when you think about, even in the scriptures, it says, listen, in Luke 14, I'm not a preacher. I'm just trying to share with you guys how I begin to think differently. It says, for which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. Basically, which one of y'all want to go live in a high rise, but you haven't actually sit down and see what their lifestyle costs you?
Come on.
Which one of y'all want a new car, but you ain't trying to check and see how much that car costs? Not only does the car cost, but the maintenance on the car, the gas, right? The cleaning. You got to look at the cost, and these are tangible day-to-day things. But if I want to start a business, it's going to cost me something.
Come on.
I can't continue the habits and thinking like an employee if I want to be a successful business owner. If I want to lose weight, I got to count up the cost of taking some time here and there with my friend all the time, eating what they're eating, even though it goes against what I know I'm working towards. If I want real love and I desire to be married, I can't be like in these streets straight running amok. At some point, I need to make space for the king I wish to receive.
Come on, somebody.
Or vice versa, right? So I want us to think about that. Take out a sheet of paper. All
it's
you
gonna
have
be
to do
good,
is
right? We only are 5 minutes and 57 minutes in. I mean, 5 minutes and 57 seconds. So that's just like a sneak peek of the podcast. And what I love about it is that it's going to be very interactive. There's going to be downloads, the website. It's amazing. It's happening. So I'm excited that you guys are going to have it. I love the response. I love it. Yes. You pray, then you go do. Yes. Understand that petitioning, some people are using prayer wrong. God, I just need to pay this bill. Like, come on, man. This is common sense type stuff. You could pray like, God, let me see the action step. Give me the mindset of somebody who understands accounting or something like, you know what I'm saying? And then even so, you still got to be like, okay, because I prayed that, D don't be hating on my fan. This is my fan. There's nothing with it. It's with it because it's with me. I'm with the fan. That's what it is, honey. Love it. Hey, how are you? Too many times to count. That's it. Yes, that's me. Definitely. I'm not getting any younger. Woo! Y'all on this thing, huh? Okay, going to join. You talked me into it. How long is it for? So Saturday, typically, this is be honest, I always go until make sure everybody's fed. So you can send in your questions ahead of time. I'm going to send out a message to everybody that joins Saturday school, but this is for you if you know that you want business marketing coaching, like you putting yourself out there. You just you want mindset coaching. You want strategical things when it comes to video editing, posting on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Those are the kind of, and tactical things. What I love about this coaching in Saturday school is that I can literally share my screen with you and get into and show you where to go to do things. So one of the people that joined, like I know it's going to be a specific step in Teachable that she wants to learn, right? So I'm going to show her a specific thing, which is helping with her online courses. So anything that this is for my tribe that already know me, you already kind of follow me, you see what I'm doing. If you have a question to see if it's for you, just ask me. But Saturday school is what we came up with yesterday because it's like you're getting coaching. So if you know you want coaching mentorship, I've set aside time on Saturday so that I can support you and you don't have to pay for like one-on-one. I do one-on-one. My one-on-one is $1,000 some a month. And that's actually cheap considering what you get, but it's $1,000 a month. And there are customers, not coaches. There are customers, and that's cheap to me. You know what I'm saying? Considering all of the courses that come with that, the access that come with that. People always say, can I sit down with you and pick your brain? You guys, I'm a consultant by trade, I do this for a living. So again, this is an opportunity to get, I need to talk to you every day. You give me so much life. Thank you. Which is why I try to keep showing up. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure that I show up because I understand that God gave me an extra amount of energy and it's so that it can come through this screen to you guys, and so that you guys can be the best versions of yourselves. I'm just sharing what I've learned. I don't talk about nothing I don't know. The coaching is really awesome. Those group coaching calls, I've been doing them forever. I just never advertise it actually. And I mean, it'd be all kind of people in there. Again, all types of trades, coaches, service providers, people that are into health and fitness, accountants, nurses, lots of different customers are in these type of environments learning. And so, yeah, that's what Saturday school is. If you want the link, let me know. It's $47 and it's only 21 people in the room. So 21 people. I feel like I'm about to say your name wrong. Mora. I think it's Mora. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I remember you and your spirit is beautiful. Hi. Yeah, it's bomb. Thank you. I'm excited to release it. It's going to be so good. You guys, there's a lot of good feedback. Okay, YouTube and Facebook. Let me find out. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is a sneak peek. I love it. Yeah, so I just been recording them and it's going to help you guys because it's straight to the point, and then the little journals that come at the end. And then I'm going to pull cards and talk to people that I know that are influential, that have access, and that, I can interview over the phone. I'm going to have my dad on a lot so he can share his wisdom. So the podcast is going to be super, super bomb. I'm full and I need to get back to work. So here we are. Here we are. If you're having a problem with getting into it seems like the link just doesn't even work. So I'm about to just scrap that and just send out the PayPal link because it looks like it's just not working. And that's fine. I'll figure that out later. But what we don't do is we don't quit. What we do is we keep showing up. 10 a.m. Saturday. And we're going to go till everybody's served, period. Like, honestly, I'm not going to leave nobody behind. And you can also just join and send your questions in, and I cover that for you. So if you can't make it live, just send your questions in, and I'll cover them for you because I think it'd actually be really good if everybody send their questions. And if you don't know your question, that's fine. Just show up because it always works. It always works like this. So it's one of those things that this is going to grow to be something absolutely amazing that you will have to be like hoping you get access to tickets to. You make me feel like I can do anything. You can do anything. I promise you can. Like, seriously, we all can. And it requires our belief. It requires our belief, and belief is a muscle that's built. And so it's one thing to say that I can do anything. And then it's another thing to keep doing things and proving to yourself over and over again that I'm enough, I'm good enough, I can, and I will. And so my passion in life is just showing people that no matter where you start from, And whether you have one thing that you're good at, two things, or five things, you know what I'm saying? God is looking at your action on how you manage those things. So the person who has one, you could be so simple. You could be totally like, oh, I only got this one thing and I'm not like so-and-so. And so you're not moving on with what God told you to move with. And that is like the ultimate, like, no, right? And so understanding that we all are valuable. We all have purpose. My daddy said something so amazing the other day on the phone. He said, people have to understand that the very fact that they exist means they matter. Like, you matter because you're born, right? I was like, Daddy, that's so good. And he just went into this. I wish I could have like really captured what he was saying, but I can ask him again to talk about it. But it was just so good. And I'm like, you're so right, Dad. I said, you got to keep sharing that because people need to hear that, because we all have different environments and different backgrounds and people who have told us that we wasn't going to be something or that we're not qualified. And, you know, there's all this stuff, all these rules, even in the coaching world, like all these rules about, oh, you can't do this. And, oh, you should wait until you do this. And it's like, who are you? Like, understand that God is your qualifier. And if you were called to it, then you could get through it. Now, it's going to require something of you, a certain way of thinking and being, which is why we have Good Tea for Life, because that's going to help us stay in the mindset and in the energy of the success that we seek, and keeping God at the center and doing it with that energy is everything. So I love your dad. He is so funny, but he keep it real though. He is. My daddy is hilarious. He be talking trash. My family love to talk trash. So you see that trash talk. Like, it's all, we love talking trash. She'll be so funny. My daddy is bomb. He is the bomb, y'all. I be trying to share him with you so y'all can just be like laughing with me, because I laugh at that man every day. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope that you guys hop into Saturday School if you feel led. If you have any questions, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. If the link is not working for you, just go to LakeishaMichelle.com. The chat box is there. And it will, I'll see the chat box and help you out. This is why I saturate my mind with your videos. Great energy. Thank you, Fly Girl Spirituality. Thank you. I'm grateful to God for the overflowing of it all. I would love some one-on-one time for free. You know, I'm just kidding. I have more than enough info from the Boom. Oh, Book Style Execution is what I'm focusing on. I love it. I love you, girl. I called out your name in prayer this morning. I felt led to just pray for you guys. So the names that I see frequently just were popping up in my mind. So you actually, I prayed for you this morning, love. I prayed for you, baby. Antoinette, I went over there like at the last minute. Thanks, boo. Love you too. I went to my parents' house at the last minute. Like, it was so random. And it was like, it was so random. So I totally forgot to hit you up. And I went over there like, I think it was Monday. I think it was on Monday. But anyway, I forgot to call you. I don't see any other comments, but I love you all. Let me make sure I answered everything. Welcome to everybody that's coming, that's going to come. That's going to be fun. The selfie class is happening. I'm uploading material as we speak. And that is for the woman who wants to upgrade her image on her selfies. And especially if you're using images to promote yourself online, social media, then you want to make sure that you're showing yourself in your best confident light. This class is for you. What else is available? The live stream boot camp. If you want to live stream to give value, but also make sales, that's available for you. So much available for you all. If you want to create online courses, I have the course that shows you how to create the online course, and not only how to create it, because you know the content, but putting it in a package so that people get results. And I go over pre-selling, selling the content ahead of time so that you can go ahead and start enrolling people. And I go over just fast ways to launch now and not later. I don't believe in those 50,000 year launches. And so that course is available to you. There's just so many different lessons, and you guys hop in and take action. Action is always the name of the game. I love you for tuning in. I'll be back later today. I have several more live streams I want to do, but I need to get some delivery out. Thank you, Joy, for posting the link. I see you were posting the link earlier. Thank you for praying for me. You just brought a tear to my eyes. Aw, you're welcome. God dropped you in my heart, love. You my online bestie. Mwah. Girl, we go back. Somebody said they walked into the beauty supply. Misty, you know Misty, Nalula, she's in our little clique. she said she walked into the beauty supply and they had my videos on, and she said that she knew me, and they were like, "You don't know her." And I was like, screenshot this message and walk back in there and be like, "Told you I know her." Because she said the person was like, "People always gotta act like they know somebody." I'm like, oh, tink tink. Don't be like that. That's the wrong energy. That is the wrong energy to have. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister were talking yesterday, and I was like, we got to remember that when somebody irritates us, our response needs to be to pray for them. This doesn't make you a passive or a punk or whatever. It just means that I'm just not in the business of defending myself and stressing and wearing myself out. So you do what you're doing. I'm not going to give that any energy. I'm just going to visualize you whole, healthy, and well, and happy, because happy people don't do what you're doing. And I'm happy. So yeah, that's the new focus intention, is like, because things gonna piss you off, but you gotta build a muscle of being able to like shift into seeing things how you want them to be and not focusing on what is actually happening, because it doesn't serve anything. Doesn't serve anything. But I love you. I'll see you later. Peace out for now. Let me go deliver some content. Bye, y'all.